The Dodgers might be cooking up a massive infield upgrade and fans are buzzing about it. Rumors are flying that L.A. is eyeing a blockbuster trade with the Blue Jays to land star shortstop Bo Bichette. This could be a game-changing move, giving the Dodgers an elite bat and defensive presence up the middle. Could Dustin May and top prospects be on the table? While nothing's official yet, the idea of Bichette in Dodger blue is too exciting to ignore. Could this be the move that puts L.A. over the top in 2025? Let's break down what's really going on. Something is stirring in the baseball world, a rumble, a whisper, a ripple in the waters of the MLB rumor mill. It's not an official announcement, not a breaking news headline from the front office, but it's got fans buzzing from Los Angeles to Toronto and everywhere in between. The possibility that the Los Angeles Dodgers, yes, those Dodgers, the perennial contenders, the powerhouse of the National League, could be eyeing none other than Bo Bichette, the electric shortstop from the Toronto Blue Jays. Could it actually happen? Could Bo be packing his bags for the West Coast? Or is this all just smoke with no fire? Right now, there's no official deal. No press conference. No cryptic tweets from insiders that have been confirmed. But the conversations are real. Analysts, insiders, columnists, they're all floating scenarios, testing trade hypotheticals, and trying to piece together whether this could become the blockbuster deal of the season. And when the Dodgers are involved, you know it's never just idle talk. They're always in the hunt. Always looking for that one move that takes them from contenders to champions. Let's rewind for a second. It all started when several analysts began floating trade proposals that would send Bo Bichette to Los Angeles. The idea? To bolster the Dodgers' already dangerous infield with one of the most exciting young shortstops in the game. And the proposed trade? Well, here's where it gets juicy. Picture this: the Dodgers send over fireballer Dustin May, who, when healthy, has electric stuff that can dominate any lineup. Alongside May, they'd include Alex Freeland, an infield prospect with high upside, strong fundamentals, and a bat that's developing rapidly. In return, Bo Bichette dons Dodger blue. Now take a moment and imagine that. Bo Bichette, stepping up to the plate at Chavez Ravine, the iconic Dodger Stadium buzzing as the lights hit the field. It's the kind of move that would shake up both leagues. The Dodgers, already stacked with star power, would suddenly be rolling out an infield that could rival any in baseball history. And for Toronto? It would be a bold shift. Trading away a franchise cornerstone. A fan favorite. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right now, it's all just speculation. A chessboard with pieces that could move, but haven't yet. There have been no confirmations. No announcements. No leaks that suggest these two front offices are even talking. As of today, it remains exactly what it is: pure speculation. But you know how baseball works. Where there's smoke, sometimes, there's a fire quietly building in the background. Still, if you're the Dodgers, you have to weigh your options. You've got a club that's built to win now. You've got superstars at almost every position. But shortstop? That's where things get a little interesting. As of now, the Dodgers have made it clear they're planning to roll with Mookie Betts as their everyday shortstop heading into the 2025 season. Yeah, Mookie. The Gold Glove winning outfielder. The MVP. The spark plug. Now, the shortstop. That tells you a lot about how the Dodgers view roster flexibility. They trust Mookie to handle it. And he's the kind of athlete who can probably do it all. But is that the best plan for a team trying to win it all? Because let's be honest. As incredible as Mookie is, moving him to shortstop full-time is a gamble. It's a risk-reward scenario. Sure, he has the athleticism, the instincts, the leadership. But he's not a natural shortstop. Not in the same way Bo Bichette is. Bo lives and breathes that position. It's in his DNA. He's grown up in baseball, the son of former MLB slugger Dante Bichette, and he's made a name for himself with slick glove work, elite arm strength, and a bat that produces in the clutch. Imagine pairing Bo Bichette's swagger and skill with the Dodgers' already stacked roster. You'd have Mookie, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Will Smith, and now Bichette? That's not just a lineup that's a nightmare for opposing pitchers. It's the kind of move that would tilt the balance of power even more in the Dodgers' favor. And in a league where every postseason series can come down to one big hit or one critical defensive play, upgrading the middle of your infield could make all the difference. But the Dodgers don't just think short term. They're one of the smartest, most forward-thinking organizations in sports. They've built a model of sustained success. So any move for Bichette would come with layers of strategy behind it. What's Bo's contract status? What's the cost in terms of prospects? How does it impact payroll flexibility and future roster construction? Every piece would be examined, scrutinized, and calculated down to the decimal. That's how the Dodgers operate. And let's not forget what Bo Bichette brings to the clubhouse. This is a player with edge, with charisma, with the kind of energy that fans rally around. He's a spark. He plays with passion, flair, and an all-out mentality that screams postseason baseball. That's not something you can just teach. That's the kind of presence that can change the temperature of a team. Of course, none of this happens in a vacuum. The Blue Jays have their own calculations to make. Trading Bo Bichette would be a monumental decision. He's been a centerpiece of their rebuild. A reason fans show up to the ballpark. But every front office eventually faces hard choices. If they believe Bichette will command too much on his next contract, or if they think they can extract maximum value by trading him now, then maybe, just maybe, they pull the trigger. Especially if the return includes a controllable arm like Dustin May and a rising talent like Alex Freeland. It's not just a question of talent, it's timing, budget, and future roster construction. If there's a chance to make the roster better now or in the future, they're going to explore it. And if Bo Bichette is even remotely available, you better believe Los Angeles is at the front of the line. So here's the bottom line. As of this moment, Bo Bichette is still a Blue Jay. Mookie Betts is still penciled in at shortstop. And the Dodgers are still a juggernaut, doing their thing. But tomorrow? Next week? The trade deadline? Anything is possible. And if you're a Dodgers fan, you better stay ready. Because this front office doesn't make small moves. They make big ones. Franchise-altering, game-changing, World Series-tilting moves. And Bo Bichette might just be their next target. Until then, keep watching, keep dreaming, and keep believing. Because in baseball, anything can happen. And sometimes, the biggest trades start with the smallest rumors. Don't blink, because the next chapter in Dodgers history could be written before you know it.